And a very pleasant good evening, everybody, under the dome at the Beckley Raleigh County Convention Center. We're ready for boys high school basketball action. Charleston versus Beckley. It's the Woodrow Wilson Flying Eagles against the Capital Cougars from Charleston. Good to have you aboard. Bill O'Brien here, and my sidekick is Coach Mark Montgomery. We're getting started just a bit late because the Capital crew couldn't get a bus out of Charleston. They got here 40 minutes late. So the JV game, which was to have started at 5:30, actually started at 6. And they got through with it. And now they're trying to facilitate getting the second game started in about 15 minutes from now. By the way, in the JV opener, Woodrow won the game 57-46. Well, Coach, we had a chance to talk to the Cougars head coach, Cookie Miller. And for those of you who go back a way like you and I do, Cookie Miller was a star player for the Capital Cougars back in the early part of this century, from 2001 to 2005. And you talk about an exciting player, only about 5'9", and that's stretching it.
I was going to say, yes, sir.
And he scored about 30 points a game and was an incredible talent, then went on to star in what was then the WVIAC. And now he's a coach, and he's got to turn this program around because they've only won 4 games this year. I'm counting on Cookie Miller to do that job.
Yeah, it was great visiting with him before the game, and just you could just tell about his love and for this program and school where he played. And, you know, it's like he shared, like all coaches, he talks about wanting to build a culture. And really, when coaches use the word culture, what they're talking about is implementing the things they like to do, how they like for their players to play. And, you know, he talked about something that he was very proud of. He said, yeah, the wins have been short, but his team has a 3.6 GPA, and he said that's really important to him, not only on the court but off the court. That's trying to instill. And like you said, Bill, what an outstanding high school player. He got a full scholarship to the University of Nebraska. Yes, the University of Nebraska Cornhuskers, not the University of Nebraska at Omaha or, you know, where else. So he played there 2 years and then came to Western State, and then obviously was one of the most outstanding players during the conference when he was there.
Coach, we're going to talk about the hometown Beckley Flying Eagles under veteran head coach Ronnie Kidd in his 25th season. He is second in all-time wins, and this year they're playing great ball, 14-3. And ranked number 5 in Quad A. So the Beckley Flying Eagles and the Capital Cougars will tee it up here in about 11 or 12 minutes. We'll be back with the opening lineups. We remind you that our pregame show is brought to you by our friends at Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall on Video Productions.
Folks, to the most mouth-watering showdown on television, the Hangry Games Ultimate Snack-Off, right here at your local Little General store. As the snacks fly and the deli slices, remember, dear viewers, every item they're using can be found at your nearest Little General store, where creativity meets convenience. Keep your appetites brave and your snacks ready.
Life doesn't wait, so neither should your care. Whether it's a cough, fever, or stomach bug, Access Plus is here for those urgent moments.
From bumps and bruises to stitches and even x-rays, we've got you covered with extended hours and walk-in care for the whole family.
You do not have to be an Access Health patient to be seen. No appointments, no hassle, just quality care when you need it.
Access Health, where care meets community.
Hey, Chris, are you snowed in too?
Nah, man, I'm staying nice and warm from the heat coming off all these deals at Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall.
Oh, good for you, man.
For limited time, get up to $10,500 off remaining 2024 GMC Sierra 1500 Denali's.
Hey, can I come over there?
Sure, man.
Oh, this is a lot warmer.
GMC, we are professional grade.
Hey, my name's Paige, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the crispiness of the breading and the tenderness of the filet. It's tasty, it's warm, it's total satisfaction. Hi,
Hi, this is Tanya, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that warm bun, the perfectly seasoned chicken, and that pickle. Woo! I love it. There's a taste of my childhood in every bite.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment Champion Mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
Compliance helped me lose 50 pounds by freeing up tasks like payroll, HR, and bookkeeping. I'm now free to do what I want.
With compliance, you can do what you want to do. Compliance, we've got your back office.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us, New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us, New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
And back we are, courtside at the Dave Barksdale Court in Beckley. As the crowd continuing to come in, this was to have started about now, but will be delayed about 10 minutes, and that's okay. We've got the A-team here tonight. Nick Eskins, the heavy hitter, is our producer-director, and Jackie Moon, is operating our camera tonight. I'd like to remind you that another all-star team is at West Virginia Orthopedic Trauma and Dr. John Tabbitt. If you're in a car accident or you've suffered a sports injury, Dr. Tabbitt and his professional staff will get you back on your feet quickly. They're located on Woodcrest Drive in Beckley. We thank WV Orthopedic Trauma and Dr. John Tabbitt, one of our sponsors in tonight's broadcast. All right, Coach, we're getting ready here, and we're watching the Charleston team warm up in their royal blue uniforms. Even though this is a consolidated team into the old Stonewall Jackson High School and Charleston High. They became Capital many years ago, but much of the old Capital or the old Charleston tradition is here with Capital. The school colors, and instead of the Mountain Lions, they're the Cougars now, and they've always had great athletic teams. They sort of hit a dip here lately in basketball and football, but I suspect, as you touched on before we went to break, I suspect under Cookie Miller they're going to come back.
Well, it's like Coach Miller relayed to us. He lives there. He's coached AAU. He knows the guys, and that always helps. When you're in the community and you're part of it, parents. It makes a big difference. And then the players you played with, he's going to start having some. If he stays there a while, some of his teammates, relatives playing, so that's things you need to get it going. And he was just complimenting Coach Kidd and the job he's done, and he said he loves how Beckley plays with their movement and their transition basketball, and he said that's something he kind of hopes that he can get instilled in his guys.
Coach, it's interesting, there is a Beckley connection to Capital. Trey Scruggs, who is one of the starters for the Cougars, his dad, Anthony Scruggs, of course, all-star player of the year at Woodrow Wilson back in the day, and then went on to a terrific college career here in Beckley at the old Mountain State University. So Trey Scruggs is one of the starters for Capital. As far as the Flying Eagles are concerned, their starting five have really started to gel. And you talk about a team that has firepower and the great Beckley tradition of defense. They have really done it. There are only 3 losses. The Flying Eagles lost to Shady Spring, to Martinsburg, and to South Charleston. And 2 of those 3 losses have been avenged. Woodrow did defeat Shady in a previous matchup and defeated Martinsburg when they came down here. South Charleston has yet to happen. South Charleston, in fact, now when you get to the regionals, this is a whole new deal, and we'll get to that at halftime. No more sectional play in West Virginia basketball. Starting this year, it's only regional play that'll get you to the state tournament. And Beckley will play next Friday, a week from tomorrow, here at home, and we'll have that game on video productions. And Beckley's ranked third seed in the regionals. George Washington first, South Charleston second, and Woodrow Wilson is third. As far as Capital is concerned, they are ranked seventh in their regional, and they will play at Parkersburg South when it gets time for that. We need to take another commercial break, and then we promise we'll give you the opening lineups from the Armory in Beckley on Video Productions.
Chris, are you snowed in too?
Nah, man, I'm staying nice and warm from the heat coming off all these deals at Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall.
Oh, good for you, man.
For limited time, get up to $10,500 off remaining 2024 GMC Sierra 1500 Denali's.
Hey, can I come over there?
Sure, man.
Oh, this is a lot warmer.
GMC, we are professional grade.
Hey, my name's Paige, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the crispiness of the breading and the tenderness of the filet. It's tasty, it's warm, it's total satisfaction.
Hi, this is Tanya, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that warm bun, the perfectly seasoned chicken, and that pickle. Woo! I love it. There's a taste of my childhood in every bite.
Unlock the money already in your home at City National Bank. Consolidate loans or fund your next big project with a home equity line of credit with a great low intro rate. Visit your local branch to get started. City National Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. Learn more at homeequity.bankatcity.com.
Compliance helped me lose 50 pounds by freeing up tasks like payroll, HR, and bookkeeping. I'm now free to do what I want.
With compliance, you can do what you want to do. Compliance, we've got your back office.
The most mouth-watering showdown on television. The Hangry Games Ultimate Snack-Off. Right here at your local Little General Store. Keep your appetites brave and your snacks ready.
It's fourth down, seconds on the clock. He hands it off, finds a hole in the middle. Clear, nothing but Brian moves! Incredible! A touchdown for the win. I can't believe it!
Pizza, better with Pepsi.
Hi, I'm Leanna Burnett with Window World of Beckley. Are you dealing with those cold winter drafts through your windows? Is it causing your energy bills to rise? If you answered yes, Window World can help. Instead of dealing with those old drafty windows another year, call Window World of Beckley today. Yes, we work all year. Our windows are Energy Star efficient and designed to resist extreme weather. Make the smart investment with our no interest for 15 months. Call Window World of Beckley today.
We remind you, if you're in need of a plumbing or heating specialist, Modley's can answer the call. They've got an easy number to remember, 253-HELP, 253-HELP. That's Modley's Plumbing and Heating. Opening lineups for the Beckley Flying Eagles, 14-3, ranked number 5 in the state in Quad A. Kobe Dillon will start along with Zion Hawthorne, A.J. Thomas, Preston Clary, and Jalen Walton. We'll be back with the Capital lineup after this on Video Productions.
National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment champion mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
The path to a rewarding, well-paying career is close to home. Discover what WVU Tech graduates already know. We're a small campus with big opportunities. With hands-on experience in high-demand programs like hospitality, forensic investigations, cybersecurity, engineering, and nursing, you'll be prepared to enter the workforce, solving West Virginia's most important problems. We know that you can change the world, and it starts here at home.
Take care of this by the end of the day.
Sure, I'll take care of that. Done.
It's that easy with compliance. Compliance. We've got your back office.
Don't drop the ball. Come see your hometown legends at the all-new Greenbrier Ford in Beckley. We won't be beat. Hey, Chris, are you snowed in too?
Nah, man, I'm staying nice and warm from the heat coming off all these deals at Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall.
Oh, good for you, man.
For limited time, get up to $10,500 off remaining 2024 GMC Sierra 1500 Denali's.
Hey, can I come over there?
Sure, man.
Oh, this is a lot warmer.
GMC, we are professional grade.
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
Hey, my name is Justice, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A nugget trays is that they're all unique. Every nugget you look at is its own different special little nugget. They're great for any occasion, but especially holidays. When you don't have enough time, when you need something quick, that flavor is always popping.
Here we grow again. Pioneer Community Bank is proud to offer a network of banks right here in our communities. By offering you more locations, Pioneer continues to meet all your banking needs where you are. Please stop by our new Harper Road location. We are truly investing in Southern West Virginia. Pioneer Community Bank. Friendly service, great products. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, Beckley has just been introduced to this crowd, continuing to come in to the Beckley-Raleigh County Convention Center. For Capital, they're starting David Robinson. He is their leading scorer and rebounder, 17-plus points per game. Number one, Robinson. He's their big horse. Grant Barclay scoring 16 a game. Jeremy Smith, number 5. He's a last-minute starter. Trey Tyson averaging 11 per game, and Trey Scruggs averaging 9 per game. Capital in the bright blue uniforms with white numerals and trim, and Woodrow Wilson in the home white with maroon numerals and trim. All right, Coach, how about the refs?
Yeah, our officials tonight are Andy Hudson, J.T. Bradley, and Johnny Entz.
Last night, Capital lost to St. Albans, so they're 4-13. They're going to be about 3 games short in their regular season, same as Beckley. Flying Eagles on Tuesday beat up on Princeton, scoring 96, beating them by 52 points. Here's the center jump, and Walton easily gets it to Kobe Dillon. Dillon, halfway through the season, was inserted as the point guard, and things have really gone positive for Beckley. Pass underneath. Watch Walton fake, shoots, and scores.
Nice entry pass, good pump fake.
When these two teams played earlier in the year in Charleston, Beckley won by over 20 points. That was before the Flying Eagles developed a bench and before they changed to Dillon as the point guard. Here comes Barkley. Bank shot, good. Grant Barkley scores and ties it. But they up the floor. Flying Eagles outside for a 3 from Hawthorne off the side. He winds up and hustles and gets it on the baseline and then steps on the end line. So that is the first turnover of the night. You know, Coach, I was talking to Ron Kidd about his lack of a bench when we were here last time broadcasting. And now they've developed a bench. He said, hey, these kids just have to prove themselves all the time, just like that. Here's 21, Trey Tyson, laying it in for the Cougars.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach Kidd's not going to be happy about the defensive effort there. That was pretty easy.
Hawthorne lobs it over and knocked away. Preston Clary, wearing 22 on his white outfit. A.J. Thomas, he's a defensive specialist. Only one of the Flying Eagles not scoring in double figures. Second Beckley turnover, lay in good by Barkley. So he scored twice Beckley down by 4. Clary passes it off to Thomas. Little Euro step, and he missed the layup. Tipped up and in by Walton. That's how you do the offensive glass.
Walton's a glass cleaner now. He's been the key here so far for Beckley scoring.
Call him Windex. Barkley back out to the point guard. This is Robinson. He's the guy who makes them click. Turnaround shot in close, and it rolls off the iron. Tough luck missed by Scruggs. Flying Eagles with a chance to tie or go ahead. Long shot off the back brace that time by Dillon. It's over to Hawthorne. He will go in for a little scoop, and it's good. Zion Hawthorne leading the team at 17 points per game. He and Walton each at 17. 3 ball, Barclay, good.
That's a pretty good press breaker. 2 passes and a long 3.
Walton gets the pass, misses, gets it back, misses. And Robinson rebounds. Down the floor, Smith for the lay-in and a block. A lot of action so far, Coach.
Up and down, the style of basketball like. Here's the replay. You know, it's a good call. I thought Mike gave it up and had an easy layup there to his teammate running the lane on the other side.
We thank Access Health for providing the replay tonight on Video Productions. Here's Smith, and it's good. Your Coach Cookie Miller, we kept prodding him for the 5th starter. He says, honestly, I haven't made a decision yet. About 1 minute before airtime, they sent message, yeah, it's Smith. And he made 1 out of 2 foul shots. Rebound off to A.J. Thomas. Here's Dillon. 3-point, Zion. It's good. Zy Hawthorne. And Beckley's back within a point.
Yeah, he got a nice screen there to give him that wide open, uncontested 3-point shot.
Call a charge. That's on Tyson. So now Beckley with possession of the ball. We're 3 minutes deep into the ball game, and it's been a fun one to watch. Glad to have you with us. Yours truly, Bill O'Brien, with Coach Mark Montgomery. Under the dome at the Armory. Beckley with 1 more home game in the regular year. That'll be against Bluefield here on Tuesday. Hawthorne gets around his man to the corner. Clary pops it in. Preston Clary has scored. Beckley leads 11-10. Barkley now to Tyson and Robinson. He's their big gun. They're going to set up a set play. Robinson spin move in the paint. Too hard off the backboard. Clary rebounds for the Flying Eagles. Against the all-court pressure. To the corner. Hawthorne just off. Rebound is down to Smith. Quickly to Robinson. Robinson lay in. Tried to dunk it and missed. Barkley keeps it.
Nice hustle defense.
Absolutely. Barkley from 3. It's good. Boy, he has scored 10 points already. Grant Barkley averages 16.
He's done a great job. He's outside shooting. He's been the offense for Capital here in the first quarter.
Hawthorne missing from downtown, and the rebound to Tyson. Now, I'm not going to say he's a chicken. Not going to do it. Barkley. And he rattles another 3 ball. That's 3 trays for Grant Barkley. And this is the longest lead, a 5-point game for the Capital team. Foul's going to be called as Clary went hard to the hoop. I think he'll get 2 shots.
So far, he's been winner, chicken dinner. Yeah, he's had couldn't ask for a better start on the road.
Preston Clary, 6'1" junior, ready and good. His 3rd point, he averages 12. So we told you Hawthorne and Walton each averaging 17, better than that. Clary at 12. Kobe Dillon, 11. And Clary makes them both. Back to a 3-point game. Approaching 3 minutes left in the starting period. In close, watch out. Turnaround shot banked too hard by Tyson. Dillon up to Hawthorne through a double team, passes it off, knocked away. That is the third Beckley turnover.
Sometimes a little bounce pass will work a little better sometimes in traffic.
Smith, turnaround shot, lost track of where the hoop was, and it missed badly. Down the floor, underneath, Hawthorne with a circus layup. Wow.
Nice pass, even a better catch and a layup. Sometimes that long pass is hard to catch.
You got that right, Coach. 7 points for Zion Hawthorne. Whew, that was pretty. Eagles down by 1. Tyson over to Scruggs. Long shot short. He even looks a little like his dad, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. He's built like him. Not quite as tall.
Spin move, and as Dillon went strong to the hoop, he's fouled. Kobe Dillon will shoot foul shots. 6-foot junior. Talk about a good athlete. In fact, both these teams have outstanding athletes.
Yeah, Kobe's an outstanding young man. He's a very important member of their state champion soccer team, and just as quality a person off the court as he is on the court.
Wonderful family, the Dillons, and of course his dad is one of the basketball assistant coaches, Eric Dillon. Taylor Williams about to come in for the Flying Eagles. Kobe makes them both, and Beckley regains the lead by 1 point, 17-16.
Beckley's kind of went away from the full court press. Capitals been very successful with it, so just playing half court man.
Smith passes underneath, tipped away, and stolen. Williams has it for Beckley, now to Zai. Hawthorne gets around his man, and a floating shot is good. He's got 9 points.
Yeah, you got to love that. He got off balance. I didn't know if he would be able to control the touch. He sure did.
So the Eagles score off a turnover and lead by 3. Williams goes sky high trying to get the interception. Didn't work, but great effort.
Yeah, very fortunate. That was an ill-advised pass. I mean, you can't throw a eye-level ball across the defense.
David Robinson tries the long ball, and it's good. His first points of the night come from way out, and we're tied at 19. Layup on the other end. Clary scores. He's got 6.
Yeah, Coach Miller, that was one of his emphasis for the game. He said he's told his guys they didn't have a chance to practice from the game last night, was to get back. Beckley's transition, he was really concerned about it.
Great defense. Flying Eagles with Clary with the interception, and a whistle stops the play, and there's a foul on Capital. Less than a minute to go in the opening period. A lot of scoring so far. It's been a great game.
Yeah, Capital sure doesn't play like they've only had 4 wins. They're playing like they're got 11 or 12.
They're a dangerous team, no doubt. Dillon, high post now to Walton. Hawthorne, whoops, lost the handle for a moment. 40 seconds left. Walton, back out to Dillon. No hurry, no shot clock. Watch Walton. They collapse in on him, turn around anyway, and he's fouled. You know, more and more people, Coach, are collapsing in on Walton, realizing that he can be a force if he's not double teamed.
I want to tell you what I really like there. He got the defender on his hip. He positioned himself. He gave Kobe a good target to get him the ball inside, and then he was able to get fouled. That's good on both plays, but excellent post play on that set play.
Walton misses the first. That's the first foul shot Beckley has missed tonight. Walton with 4 from the floor. He's one of only 2 seniors on this team. Walton ready, gets 1 out of 2. So the Flying Eagles by 3. We got to get everybody situated. New player in there. Check him in a minute for Capital. Here's Smith. Jeremy Smith right in front of us, knocked away, gets it back. And away from the ball, a timeout is called. Capital wants to talk it over with 12.4 left in the first quarter. Timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds on Video Productions.
folks, to the most mouth-watering showdown on television, the Hangry Games Ultimate Snack-Off, right here at your local Little General store. As the snacks fly and the deli slices, remember, dear viewers, every item they're using can be found at your nearest Little General store, where creativity meets convenience. Keep your appetites brave and your snacks ready.
Reminder that Allstate is always ready to serve you. You're in good hands with Allstate and local agent Lori Richmond. There's a nice steal. Clary going down, lays it up, and rolls off the iron. Tough luck miss. Robinson rebounds. 4 seconds left. Clary almost got a hand on it. They didn't get a shot away. Beckley defense. Thomas was instrumental in keeping Capital from scoring at the end. So, an up and down first quarter, and it's Woodrow Wilson 22, Capital Cougars 19. Let's take a 1-minute break on Video Productions.
I'm Leanna Burnett with Window World of Beckley. Are you dealing with those cold winter drafts through your windows? Is it causing your energy bills to rise? If you answered yes, Window World can help. Instead of dealing with those old drafty windows another year, call Window World of Beckley today. Yes, we work all year. Our windows are Energy Star efficient and designed to resist extreme weather. Make the smart investment with our no interest for 15 months. Call Window World of Beckley today.
Don't drop the ball. Come see your hometown legends at the all-new Greenbrier Ford in Beckley. We won't be beat.
Hey, my name is Justice, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A nugget trays is that they're all unique. Every nugget you look at is its own different special little nugget. They're great for any occasion, but especially holidays. When you don't have enough time, when you need something quick, that flavor is always popping.
And back we are at the Dave Barksdale Court, ready to play second quarter ball between Beckley and Charleston, Capital and Woodrow. How many classic battles have we had between these two schools over the years?
Thought he got by for a walk right there.
Yeah. Devin Hale with it now. Whole bunch of new players in for the Cougars. And look at that. Reaching out, and Zion Hawthorne, even though he's 6'1", he plays very long. Here's the replay, Coach.
Yeah, Beckley's came out of the break there at the quarter, really intense defense. A lot tighter.
Barclay throws it out deep. Here's a 3-ball airborne. That's an air ball. Meant airborne, but it was an air ball. He'll try again. And the same thing. Wow. Levi Lewis, who had just come into the ball game, launched 2 that did not draw iron.
They were like identical. We had the perfect angle, bless his heart.
Is that a West Virginia phrase or what? Bless his heart. Dillon passing to the corner to Hawthorne. He goes one way, then the other, stops and pops, and it's off the iron. And there's the steal by Williams. Beckley keeps it. Hawthorne is fouled as he goes sprawling, trying to get a layup. By the way, we congratulate the Flying Eagle Pep Band. They are here tonight and really sounded great. That band, you know, the Flying Eagle marching band at football games, the Pep Band here, I mean, they are just outstanding.
It's just a different atmosphere. I wish we'd go back to that, you know, back in the old days when you and I were in school, everybody's high school band played at the home basketball games, and you know, I don't know if you ever had the chance. Golly Bridge had a pep band, but they had a guitar, a piano. Oh, it was just great.
A piano in the marching band? Now, wait a minute.
In the pep band at basketball games.
Okay. Hawthorne makes both foul shots, and the Flying Eagles increase their lead to 5. We're a minute deep into the second quarter here. Oh, look at Barclay. How in the world did he keep his position, catch the pass over his head, and lay it home?
Yeah, great athletic move. He was even kind of under the basket. That's a heck of a big league play right there.
He's got 15 points, all on his own. Here's Lewis. Back outside, now across the way to Robinson. He's been held in check with only 1 field goal so far. Barclay to David Robinson. Remember the Admiral, huh, in the NBA?
That's what I asked Coach Miller there before the game if he was 7 foot. He said no.
They really don't have much height. Hawthorne around the defender, little layup missed.
That's the toughest shot right down the pipe. You got to pick a side.
Lewis right in front of me. And with that, Capital wants a timeout. So Coach Cookie Miller says, let's talk it over. 6:10 to play till halftime. Eagles by 3. We'll be back in a minute on Video Productions.
Folks, to the most mouth-watering showdown on television, the Hangry Games Ultimate Snack-Off, right here at your local Little General store. As the snacks fly and the deli slices, remember, dear viewers, every item they're using can be found at your nearest Little General store, where creativity meets convenience. Keep your appetites brave and your snacks ready.
Take a ride to the north side and get your big John deal at Mid-State Ford in Summersville. And here's the top 5 reasons to shop Mid-State Ford. You'll find the largest inventory, award-winning service, financing made easy for everyone, highest trade-in value. And the number 1 reason to shop Mid-State Ford is where you'll find your big John deal. Mid-State Ford in Summersville, MidStateFordWV.com.
All right, a 3-point lead for the Beckley Flying Eagles over a really game Capital team. By the way, we'd like to remind you that if you're getting hungry, anytime is the right time to go to Cracker Barrel, either in Beckley or Princeton. Great food, wonderful service, and just a wonderful atmosphere. It's Cracker Barrel, and don't forget the gift shop too, huh? Okay, set to go. Barclay, who has scored 15 of his team's 21 points, will inbound. This is Lewis. Barclay fires a long ball, and it's just out of range. Put up on the rebound, no good, and a whistle and a foul. Ball will be awarded to Woodrow. 2 minutes into the second quarter, and Beckley looking good here. Kobe Dillon. That's Clary with it. Walton coming way out. Here's a 3 ball, and it's no good. Look at that. Look at Clary. Took the ball away from his opponent and put it in.
Yeah, he had great position to get the rebound. Just good, strong hands. Nice play.
Preston Clary with 8 points. Robinson. Passes underneath. Nice pass, but Beckley had him bottled up defensively. That's Hale passing it off, and look at that play. A.J. Thomas with the tip, and here's the lay-in by Clary. He's got 10 points.
There's that transition basketball fast break. Coach Miller was really concerned about that before the game, and it's coming back to haunt Capital.
Mr. Robinson just bounced the ball in front of the Beckley bench on the sideline. That's their 6th mistake. And Beckley with their longest lead at 7 points right now. Inbounds play, Taylor Williams, 6-foot senior. Dillon, Preston Clary. Watch Walton. Whoops. It goes in the backcourt. That's a turnover. 4th turnover against the Flying Eagles. Boy, the history in this building, going back to the 1961-62 season, that's when it first opened for basketball. Eagles went undefeated that year in state tournament, obviously, and state championship. Shot from the baseline, no good, and Walton rebounds. Dillon off on the wing. Dillon again. Moves in against the zone. Passes underneath. Williams puts it up and in. Nice play. Taylor Williams.
You're sure happy and glad to have a point guard like Kobe. Just great penetration. Nice pass for the easy bucket.
You know, Mark, you're right about a point guard. I mean, it's not all about scoring. Ask Dave Barksdale. When he played, as they called him, the playmaker, you make other people look good. Nice rebound again by Clary. Up the floor to Dillon. He's loose from three. Off the iron. Barclay rebounds to Lewis. In close Robinson, and he has his pocket picked. Wow, what a play again by Clary. His defense is just something to behold.
It all started with Kobe Dillon hustling back, trying to take the charge. It was a good no call, but that got it started as far as with the bad ball handling on Capital's part.
Eagles trying to get this lead into double digits. 3 minutes and 20 seconds till halftime. Williams to the corner. Dillon, little teardrop short. Followed up, short. Rebound, Capital Cougars. Scruggs had the rebound, and this one goes out of bounds to Beckley. Hawthorne comes back in, and Dillon will get a rest. Well, the pace of this game has been really something to behold. These kids are in shape.
They've been getting up and down the floor. I love this style of basketball.
You and me both. Zy Hawthorne, high post Walton. Give and go, Hawthorne scoops it up and in. Hawthorne, wow, he's got 13.
The Flying Eagles have ran some really nice offensive sets, got them some easy basket. Right there you can see went into the high post. He cut through the high post, got a good screen, easy layup.
This is the longest Eagle lead. Barclay will inbound for the Charleston team to David Robinson. That's Lewis, Levi Lewis. See if he'll shoot again from here. Back to Robinson. That Beckley defense, which has gone man-to-man now.
Robinson, a first-team All-State football player for Capital.
Just missed from downtown. And A.J. Thomas rebounds. Yeah, he's a great running back. Foul's going to be called on Capital. David Robinson, speaking of him, that's his first foul. Late in the first half. Beckley 14-3, Capital 4-13 under Cookie Miller. Hawthorne double teamed. Thomas, 3-ball. A.J. Thomas, the 5'10 junior, gets in the scoring column for the first time. Under 2 minutes left. Lob pass, tipped away by Williams into the hands of Hawthorne. He lays it up, and he's fouled. He'll get 2 shots. Well, how about that? I mean, the defense just turns into offense in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, it really, more so here in the second quarter, every pass has been challenged. You know, here's the replay. They had the pick and roll going, just not enough oomph on the pass. Woodrow did a great job of the intercepting. Here's a chance in the line.
Hawthorne 2 for 2, now 3 for 3, foul shooting. 14 points for the 6'1 junior. Beckley by 15, that quick. One more. Left hand, nothing but net. Capitals in shell shock now. Flying Eagles just turned it up. It was only a 3-point lead for Woodrow at the end of the first quarter. Now it's a 16-point advantage. Barclay held him in check. Foul is going to be called on Clary. Preston Clary. His first.
Little physical play there in the post. Sometimes the guy that has just a little bit more physicality will get a foul called.
In it comes. Guards will try to get a little penetration. Barclay tipped away by Walton. Walton one-on-one, layup, fouled. Boy, you talk about even the center is able to put on the speed.
Well, from our vantage point, you probably can see it as well there on the stream. Just great anticipation. I mean, he was breaking, intercept that pass just like a defensive back from a safety position. And, their transitions really just hurt Capital here in the second quarter.
Jalen Walton looking for his 6th point. 6'4" senior, leading rebounder, leading scorer. Foul shooting, maybe not so much. 1 for 3. Can't be perfect.
Well, let's see if he gets the athlete thing here. You miss that first one, usually swish the second one.
Let's do it. You got it. Maybe not swish, but close enough. Eagles extend their lead as we come near the 1-minute mark of the first half. It's Darius Thomas wearing lucky 13 on his blue outfit. It's around the defender, goes in for a little Euro step, and that cost him possession. That's the 9th Cougar turnover.
Great help defense. He beat his guy here on the wing baseline. They boxed him in, had 3 Flying Eagles around him, caused the turnover.
Hawthorne lopes into the front court. High post, Walton. Hawthorne says, let me try a 25-footer. Yes, sir. Wow. He's near 20 points, and that's the lead. Beckley by 20. It was close, just seems like 3 minutes ago. It's another steal by Beckley. Hawthorne one-on-one. Smith couldn't get it. Smith couldn't get the block. He did get the foul. And give 2 more points to Hawthorne. Let's take a look at this.
Yeah, it's a nice play, especially a great finish. Playing through contact, that's very impressive.
He now has 20 points, Zy Hawthorne, and he's 4 for 4 foul shooting. Here it comes. There it is. 3-point play the hard way. Wow. So Capital has scored a grand total of 2 points in the second quarter, and we have less than half a minute left in it. Flying Eagles have just blown this one open.
Yeah,
it's been a thing of beauty, Coach.
Yeah, they look like a 13-4 team first quarter. Now they've played like a 4-13 team here the second quarter.
Yes, sir.
Woodrow's had a lot to do with it.
Tipped out of bounds. Again, good hustle by the Woodrow defense. 15 seconds remaining. Here they go. Lob out to Smith. He makes his move. A runner from the baseline is good. A whistle as the ball was in the air. As Levi Lewis scores for the first time. Count the basket.
Yeah, really.
A.J. Thomas got the foul. I'm sorry, Coach.
Oh, no, he really showed his quickness here 2 or 3 times by beating his guy down here to the baseline. That time he was able to finish.
Couldn't get the foul shot. Williams rebounds for Woodrow. Dillon now to the corner. Look at this. Clary, like a locomotive at the buzzer, scores from the baseline. And Woodrow on the happy side of a 46-23 count. So Beckley has doubled him up here at intermission. We'll be back and we'll recap the half and give you the unofficial scoring after we take our break. Our halftime show is brought to you by Massey Power Sports on Video Productions.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment champion mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
Compliance helped me lose 50 pounds by freeing up tasks like payroll, HR, and bookkeeping. I'm now free to do what I want.
With compliance, you can do what you want to do. Compliance. We've got your back office.
Take a ride to the north side and get your big John deal at Mid-State Ford in Summersville. And here's the top 5 reasons to shop Mid-State Ford. You'll find the largest inventory, award-winning service, financing made easy for everyone. Highest trade-in value. And the number one reason to shop Midstate Ford is where you'll find your big John deal. Midstate Ford in Summersville. MidstateFordWV.com.
And we are back watching the halftime entertainment here, courtesy of the lovely ladies from Woodrow Wilson High School. Bill O'Brien here, along with Coach Mark Montgomery. And Beckley has doubled up the score as the Eagles outscored Capital 24-4 in the second quarter. Mark, what do you say?
Well, just it all started with Beckley's defense. Offensively, I'm sure they're probably shooting close to 70% from the field, and it just everything that Coach Miller spoke about. Woodrow's speed, movement on offense, their transition. His kids just the second quarter. I don't think they ran out of gas, but Beckley was just anticipating passes. Every pass was challenged, and they were able to turn the Cougars over, and plus Capital's offense just kind of went away. Coach substituted there about 6 minutes into the first quarter, brought in basically a whole new five, and they just kind of went downhill. So might need to bring those guys back here in the second half.
Exactly. I tell you what, Grant Barclay started off for Capital like a house of fire, scored 13 first quarter points, and then the Beckley defense clamped in on him, clamped him down, and held him to a field goal in the second quarter. Barclay with 15 points leading Capital. Let's give you all of the halftime numbers as we go inside the numbers, brought to you by Pepsi Cola of Southern West Virginia. Coach Mark Montgomery has brought my can of Pepsi, and it's not been opened yet. I got to make sure that nobody crashes into me here. Let's take a look at the unofficial scoring. We told you Capital led by Barclay with 15. David Robinson normally is their leading point guy. He's been held to 3. Levi Lewis 2, Trey Tyson 2, and Jeremy Smith 1 point. They tried a whole bunch of people, but nobody else could score. For the Flying Eagles, Zion Hawthorne with 21 points here at halftime. He's hit 7 field goals, 2 of them from long range, and 5 out of 5 at the foul line. So Zion Hawthorne with 21. Preston Clary, an incredible defensive game, and he scored 12 points here at intermission. Rest of the scoring, A.J. Thomas hit a long ball for 3. Kobe Dillon has 2. Taylor Williams has 2 points, and that's the scoring for Beckley. Team totals, Woodrow with 16 field goals, 3 of them from long range, 11 of 13 foul shooting. That's super nice. For Capital, 9 field goals, 4 of them from long range, and 1 of 3 foul shooting. Nobody on either team in foul trouble. I'd like to remind you that one of our sponsors is Leisure Lanes on Johnstown Road in Beckley. If you're looking for family entertainment, join us every Friday and Saturday night for futuristic bowling, 10 p.m. until midnight. It is fun. They got the light show going on. They got the food. They got it going on at Leisure Lanes on Johnstown Road in Beckley. All right, Coach, in the locker room, the Capital Cougars have to be still in shell shock. I mean, they just got blitzed there in the second quarter.
Yeah, I just watched them when they came back out on the floor. I've been there and done that, what Coach Miller's going through, and you just want to say, guys, why didn't we play the second quarter like we did the first quarter? But a lot of times it's the other team has a lot to do with it as well. And I'm sure he's telling them, hey, we need to get back to what we were doing. We need to hit shots. We need to meet passes. We need to make better passes to take care of the basketball. And I'm sure Coach Kidd, he's telling his guys, let's keep the pedal to the metal, keep playing like we are. And, both these games obviously don't mean anything as far as seeding. That's already been taken care of. And So let's just hone our skills and be fundamentally sound. Woodrow's playing really well right now at a perfect time of the season.
Well put, Coach. In fact, we'll elaborate on those comments when we come back. Our halftime show is brought to you by Massey Power Sports, and we'll come back to the Armory in Beckley after a break on Video Productions.
Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
Unlock the money already in your home at City National Bank. Consolidate loans or fund your next big project with a home equity line of credit with a great low intro rate. Visit your local branch to get started. City National Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. Learn more at homeequity.bankatcity.com.
It's fourth down, seconds on the clock. He hands it off, finds a hole in the middle. Clear, nothing but moves! Incredible! A touchdown for the win. I can't believe it!
Pizza, better with Pepsi.
The path to a rewarding, well-paying career is close to home. Discover what WVU Tech graduates already know. We're a small campus with big opportunities. With hands-on experience in high-demand programs like hospitality, forensic investigations, cybersecurity, engineering, and nursing, you'll be prepared to enter the workforce, solving West Virginia's most important problems. We know that you can change the world, and it starts here at home.
Hey, Chris, are you snowed in too?
Nah, man, I'm staying nice and warm from the heat coming off all these deals at Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall.
Oh, good for you, man.
For limited time, get up to $10,500 off remaining 2024 GMC Sierra 1500 Denali's.
Hey, can I come over there?
Sure, man.
Oh, this is a lot warmer.
GMC, we are professional grade.
And back we are here at the Dave Barksdale Court in Beckley. Halftime score, Beckley 46, Capital 23. You know, Mark, when you were just talking before we went to commercial break and you're talking about the postseason play this year in basketball in West Virginia for the first time in a long time, maybe ever, there are no sectional games. It's all regional games, and they're seeded, and the seeds have already happened. So in talking to Coach Cookie Miller from Capital, he said, hey, look, this is a meaningless game for us. We already know we're seeded 7th. We know we're going to Parkersburg South. He says, I just hope nobody gets hurt.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of, we talk all along that really the regular season games, that really the only meaning they have is for your tournament seeding. And now they've already been seeded, and as a coach, I can understand exactly what he's talking about. I just think all the games should count as far as seeding goes. I don't know how the basketball coaches feel. I think Coach Kidd and Coach Miller feel the same way.
I think you're right. By the way, for Woodrow Wilson, their postseason will start a week from tomorrow. Next Friday here, the 3rd-seeded Flying Eagles will take on the 6th-seeded Riverside Warriors. So it'll be Beckley at home to start the postseason next Saturday. Next Friday, a week from tomorrow, and we'll have it on Video Productions. We'll also be following Shady Spring in their postseason, which is also next Friday, so we'll have that as well. We're ready to play ball in the second half. Settle back and enjoy. Woodrow will inbound. Easy for me to say. That is Kobe Dillon being guarded by Robinson. A.J. Thomas Bounce passes in on the paint to Walton. Muscles it up. A little bit too strong. Followed up and in. That's Walton. Walton with 8 points.
Yeah, somebody forgot to block him out, and you should be looking for him before you look for anybody else. Good set play. Walton with the rebound and the finish.
High post, that's Scruggs. He's been held at bay, no points, and now there is the 10th turnover against Capital. Give and go, Walton, lay it in, good. He's got 10, so 3 of the 5 Woodrow starters are in double digits.
Beckley came right out doing the same thing that was successful for him in the second quarter.
Robinson is fouled. He's going to have to get into the game offensively if the Cougars have any chance to make a comeback, and I don't see that happening right now, Coach.
Yeah, he's averaging 17 points a game, and they really, the Flying Eagles' tight defense has really shut him down.
This is the other guy who scored a lot, Barclay. He's already scored 15. Tipped around, and Capital keeps it. A runner put up and rattled in good by Devin Hale. Eagle lead at 25. Capital picking them up defensively. To the corner. Hawthorne spins. Back out. Dillon, yes! Kobe Dillon from the corner.
I'm sure Kobe's happy. His shots weren't falling for him this first half, so he's going to be happy here with this shot. He's going to be able to take a look at it again.
Yeah, watch Hawthorne with the pass. Oh, that was something. Back to live action. Barclay's got it. Robinson. That's the 1-2 punch for the Cougars. Under superstar coach Cookie Miller. Well, he was a superstar in high school at Capital. He was fun to talk with, I'll tell you what. Well, took it right out of Scruggs' hands. Lob pass. Here comes Hawthorne to lay it in. He's got 23.
Good defense turns into easy shots on the other end.
Barclay charge. That's the second foul on him. 30-point Flying Eagle advantage. And we still have a long way to go. I just went over to the scoring table during intermission to make sure I had everybody's number. I expect we're going to see everybody play tonight.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a little, a lot of walking, a lot of hands on knees here for Capital. That's not a good sign.
Hawthorne makes his move, whips a pass over his head. Walton keeps it. Whoops. It's only the 5th Beckley turnover. Here comes Robinson for the lay-in, and it's stripped out of his hands, and it goes to the Flying Eagles. Wow, what a defensive play.
Yeah, he took it a little bit lightly there on the finish, and good hustling defense. You got to love Beckley's hands, just quick hands always after the ball.
You'd think the game was tied the way Beckley was playing defense. Dillon bumped, and Robinson gets it. Smith. 3-ball airborne. Not there. And it's out of bounds to Woodrow.
And see, it's just like the little things. Capital comes up with the steal there, and then the pass to the open guy was not a good pass. Wasn't able to finish. A good pass, he'd have had a layup.
Dillon on the wing. Now skip pass over here in front of me. Hawthorne launches it and makes it. Wow. Zy Hawthorne with his 3rd triple. Wow. It's 26 points. Another steal. Dillon, one-on-one, lay-in, yes. 7 for him. And the Eagles are laying it on.
Yeah, if I'm Coach Kidd, I'm like, let's save some of these for that regional game.
Exactly. By the way, Beckley has one more regular season game. That'll be Tuesday here against Bluefield. Hope that you'll make plans to come out here and watch. Tuesday, 7:30. Robinson misses from long range. And a rebound to A.J. Thomas. Walton loose. A 2-hand flush. Walton with a dozen. That was pretty. Barclay. There's no pep in his step. from the corner. There's a 3-ball. Count it to Hale. Long pass down the floor intending for Zion Hawthorne, and it's knocked away by the good hustle of Devin Hale. He just scored on the other end. Well, I'll tell you, I just can't think of anything negative to say about the Flying Eagles tonight, Coach. I mean, they have just done it all right.
Yeah, they've taken care of the basketball, don't have very many turnovers. And it just seems like, an outstanding move there on the inside. Everything's going their way.
The defender had to pick up his uniform and put it back on. Walton just did a number on him. Other end, foul on Beckley. Phew. 3:44 left, third quarter. And the Flying Eagles are looking good for a century worth of points.
Bill, you mentioned that Princeton Beckley score. And, we had Princeton at Shady and was pretty impressed by Princeton. And when I saw that score, I'm like, man, that's very impressive, Beckley being able to have that big a margin against Shady. But looks like it's carried right over again here tonight.
Yeah, Beckley beat Princeton 96-44 on Tuesday. Shot 54% from the floor and from three. Robinson makes both free throws, so he's got 5 points. And that gets him up to 30. I think scoreboard shows 3. There it is, 30. Watch Walton. They collapse in on him. Back to Dillon, back to Walton. Here it comes with a one hand. Tips it back to himself. Puts it up and is fouled. He was so determined. Nobody's going to stop him.
Yeah, that was about 15, 20 seconds of really hard work, post play. And, he just did a good job once again. Had the defender on his hip. He gave a great target for an entry pass, and he stayed after the misses, and hard work pays off.
Looking for his 15th point, and it clanks off the iron. He's 2 out of 5 foul shooting.
Yeah, that's the one thing, down the road here. He's going to get fouled. Been able to knock these foul shots down. Good for himself and good for his team.
And he gets 1 out of 2. 15 for Walton. Flying Eagles lead by 35. Robinson. He has been held under control. Short shot, good. Counted for Jay Smith. No look pass into Walton. He's fouled. Did you see Hawthorne zip that pass? I mean to tell you. And Hawthorne comes over and says, nice job. Jalen Walton, 6'4" senior.
Yeah, you like to see that, giving homage to the guy that passed you the ball. It's kind of what I liked about Coach K at Duke. Somebody gave you a good pass, he always wanted you to point at him to let him know that, he and North Carolina, Coach Roy Williams, they were all for that.
Get a little recognition. That one rolls around good, so Walton gets 1 out of 2. He's made 4 out of 8, 50% foul shooting, and 17 points. Well, that went out of bounds. Hale commits the 15th turnover against Capital. They are just rattled.
Yeah, not a lot of movement on offense. Nothing like we saw the first quarter.
Yeah, first quarter, Flying Eagles had only a 3-point lead. Well, watch. Another slammerini by Walton. Wow.
Everything's going right. They said it was going to rain tonight. Well, it's raining and pouring in here with Beckley's play.
Good hustle by Zai. Here's Hawthorne. Spin move around Robinson. Puts the brakes on, puts an off-balance jumper up, and it's no good. And the rebound comes down to Smith. Capital has 2 players named Smith. Number 11 is Jay, and he's in there now. He's got it, in fact. Outside to Tyson. Under 2 minutes left, third quarter. Robinson again. Lobs a cross-court pass. Shot by Hale. It's good, a 3. And that's his second long ball completed. Other end, lay in Walton. He's got 20. Another mistake. Dillon winds up with it. Whoops, his teammates weren't watching. And Hale, the ball kicked by Dillon. Little soccer activity there.
Yeah, he's using his soccer skills. And, you know, when the game gets to this point as it is right now, the first thing it goes is really playing the hard defense. And you can kind of see Capital on these breakaways now. It's not much effort being put in to get back on defense.
Walton has scored 14 points for Beckley in this third quarter. My goodness. Darius Thomas wearing 13. He's cut off. That's Thomas Gurley, 32. Now Barclay backs his way in, loses control of his feet, and that'll be a turnover. And the ball goes behind the curtain, does it?
First one tonight.
Attaboy. The voice of Coach Mark Montgomery, keeping the important stats.
That's right.
Beckley about to sub.
I'm obsessed by all the curtains that encircle the bottom of the Raleigh County Armory.
Open the curtains. 54's JW wins. 6'1" sophomore. Burdett is in there. Gage Burdett, 5'11" freshman, wearing 32. Williams has it now. He played some in the first half. From the corner, shot is short. Put up by Lucas Rainey. Eagles keep it. Short shot blocked. And it goes out of bounds to Capital. Also into the lineup is Jaden Robinson, a 5'10" sophomore. Rainey for Beckley, 6'1" junior. Is Thomas with it. 70-35. Three ball misses. Follow up. In close. Count it. Double O is Deshaun Clark. Wearing 00 for Capital. 7 seconds left. Williams. Three ball airborne. Rainey. Lucas Rainey brings rain at the buzzer. That is the end of 3. Under the dome at the Beckley Raleigh County Convention Center. It's been all Woodrow Wilson. Flying Eagles 73, Capital 37. If you're dyslexic, you'll like that score. And if you like good commercials, we're about to let you watch right now on Video Productions.
Doesn't wait, so neither should your care. Whether it's a cough, fever, or stomach bug, Access Plus is here for those urgent moments.
From bumps and bruises to stitches and even x-rays, we've got you covered with extended hours and walk-in care for the whole family.
You do not have to be an Access Health patient to be seen. No appointments, no hassle, just quality care when you need it.
Access Health, where care meets community.
Every bite better with Pepsi.
And back we are. We'd like to remind you that one of our sponsors is Affinity Coal in Sophia, West Virginia. If you're looking for a great job, why don't you contact Affinity Coal? They operate an underground met coal mine with an on-site prep plant in Sophia and a surface mine with a high-wall miner near Helen, West Virginia. Check out all the details on Facebook at United Coal Company. That's United Coal Company on Facebook. Ready to go for the last quarter of play. Darius Thomas stops, passes it off. Short shot missed. Rebound scrambled for, and it's out of bounds. And it will belong to Capital.
And I want to commend Coach Kidd and his staff for getting these guys in here. It's very smart. Not only means a lot to them, but also like talking about, you don't want any injuries here in a blowout. So, great coaching move.
This is Clark with it. Passes it back out to Banks. He was in briefly in the first half. Double teamed on the end line, and that's another turnover against the Cougars. Great Flying Eagle defense. Wins will inbound to Burdett. Boy, Burdett had a great game in the JV contest. Beckley won that game big. Well, sort of big. In close, lay in good. Count it to Williams.
Yeah, nice attacking, good pass, hitting the open man. You really love that. Good basketball.
Taylor Williams on the good side of that in-close pass. Levi Lewis. He's shut down by Burdett. Now to Clark. From the corner, they'll try another. It's the side of the backboard. Burdett's got it. Beckley 2-on-2 break. Burdett goes in for the hoop, and it's blocked. He gets it back. 3-ball Rainey. Yes! Rainey rains another 3-ball. Oh, the junior has hit for 6 points. Lucas Rainey.
He likes that spot. Knocked 2 of them down.
Well, the Cougars are just taking their time. Banks. Now to Gurley. I got to say it, he's a Gurley man. Shot put up, no. Lewis missing. Rainey with the basketball for the Flying Eagles. About 6 minutes left. Tried to get it into Williams, and it's knocked away. Only the 7th Beckley turnover tonight, unofficially. Here's Clark. Long shot, good. So Deshaun Clark off the bench gets his second bucket. Eagle lead is reduced to 38.
Yeah, Beckley defensively, they're sagging off the outside guys, playing the post players pretty tough.
Williams scores on a super feed from Burdett. Beckley now 40-point lead. Let's take a look again, Coach.
Yeah, very nice play. You're really happy for these guys. Like you said, they get in the game, and they're good players as well, and especially getting here the chance to not just be playing in the early JV game, playing here in the varsity game.
Taylor Williams has scored 6 from the floor. 6-foot senior gets his 7th point. Woodrow Wilson led 22-19 after 1. They led 46-23 at halftime. And they outscored in the third quarter, outscored Capital 27-14. They have this 41-point advantage. Here's Barclay. He's fouled as he goes strong to the hoop. Boy, Grant Barclay hit 3 threes in the first quarter and just was on fuego. And then Beckley shut him down.
Yeah, really haven't heard much from him since then, and he had an excellent first quarter. It just goes back to playing tough defense, adjusting to players that are having a hot hand.
That's Scruggs, 23. Barclay. Scruggs again. Gets around a pick. Levi Lewis. Beckley again with the steal. Layup put up, no. That time that was Owen Gunter, 6'6" player. Couldn't get it to go for Beckley. And on the other end, Trey Scruggs scores for the first time. 5 minutes left in the ballgame. Armory next Tuesday. Beckley hosts Bluefield. That'll be the last regular season game. Burdett misses. Capital rebounds. Here's Barclay. And he has his pocket picked again. 20 turnovers. Give and go. Underneath. Shot put up and in by Owen Gunter. 6'6" junior for Woodrow.
Yeah, nice passing, perfect fast break. You had the 3 guys breaking towards the basket, stopped at the foul line, 2 good bounce passes.
Banks shut off. 3-ball coming, and that's short. Scruggs couldn't get it. Eagles coming down, 3-on-3, layup blocked. It will belong to Woodrow Wilson. Time Jaden Robinson thought he saw daylight, and it was covered up. Burdett to throw it in. From 3, Rainey, it's good again. Lucas Rainey with 3 trays.
I'm telling you, he likes that area over there. He's hot.
And the Cougars just haven't realized, hey, maybe we should guard him when he's out there. Barclay from 3, it's good. So his first points in a long, long time.
Yeah, he was knocking those down there in the first quarter.
He's got 20 for the game, I believe. 18. Barkley with 18. Flying Eagles will substitute Kingston Clark, the 6'2 sophomore wearing number 30 on his white uniform. Will come in with 3:46 to play in the game, and Woodrow up by a bunch. That second quarter did Capital in. Beckley outscored them by 20 points, 24-4 in that second quarter. Here's Burdett. What do we have? Gee, a foul.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say I don't think we'll see very many fouls unless it's something physical to basket. But.
Yeah, this is blatant. Rainey again. That one's short. They finally decided to guard him that time. One goes to the sideline, and it will belong to the Capital Cougars. Brady Banks will inbound it. Levi Lewis brings it up. 3.5 to go. Barkley from 20. It's good. Now, 21 now for Grant Barkley leading his team.
A lot easier to knock those down when nobody's really in your face guarding you.
Burdett tries the layup, partially deflected, and Scruggs brings it up. Trey Scruggs goes in for the layup. It's blocked that time by Kingston Clark for Beckley. Burdett coming down. Got away with a push. He didn't push, he got pushed, and he missed the lay-in. Barkley downtown again, and it's good again. 24 points. And with that, we've got a stoppage in the action.
Yeah,
take a look.
Yeah, I mean, he's an excellent shooter. I mean, I've been very impressed by him. Woodrow did a good job on his second, third quarter. Not as tight defense here.
Barkley has hit 6 trays tonight for Capital. Ball knocked away from behind. It will belong to the Flying Eagles. So the only question now is if Beckley can make 100 points. They got past 90 in their earlier game this week at Princeton. Around the horn. Eagles will try a 3, and it's no good. Oh, look at that rebound try. Good hustle that time. But it winds up in the Cougars' hands, and Barkley scores again. 26 points for him. He's gotten hot here. Lead is down to 33.
Yeah, if I'm Coach Miller, I don't know how much I leave Barkley in the game here.
Yeah,
worried
really.
about injuries.
Rainey puts up a floater, blocked. Winds up in the Cougars' hands. Barkley again, one-on-one lay-in. He missed. Oh, that was a good defensive play by Wins. To the corner. Rainey. Short. Scruggs rebounds. Barkley lay-in, yes. I'm running out of room on my score sheet there. 28 points. And with that, a Beckley timeout.
I think they're just
going to reset
the
substitute
timeouts, yeah.
I just like to say that phrase.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. Here's Wins. Wins from 3. Nope. Capital rebound. Banks has it. Up to Lewis. From the corner. Off the mark, no good. Rebound put up and missed, and Burdett's got it. See, Barkley actually missed a shot from three-point land.
His arm's tired.
Yeah, that's right. From the corner. Here it comes. There it is. A 3-ball for J.W. Wins, the sophomore. Cougars score.
Not too tired.
Yeah, really. Oh, he's had quite the night, over 30.
Yes, he has.
Wins. It's into the paint, dishes it off. 3-ball coming. There it is. Robinson. Jaden Robinson, the 5'10 sophomore for Beckley. And the Eagles have surpassed 90 points for the 3rd time this year. Twice against Princeton, and now tonight. Here's a runner by Scruggs, blocked by the big Beckley guy, Gunter. 15 seconds left, and the Eagles are going to just use up the rest of the clock. Woodrow Wilson will get their 15th win of the season in big fashion, down to 3 seconds. Burdette still dribbling, and that's it. That's the end of the ball game. Beckley 92, Capital 58. The Flying Eagles are now 15-3. Capital drops to 4-14. Stay with us. We'll be back and give you the unofficial wrap-up. Well, it'll be an official wrap-up, but unofficial scoring after these words on Video Productions.
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
Welcome, folks, to the most mouth-watering showdown on television, the Hangry Games Ultimate Snack-Off, right here at your local Little General store. As the snacks fly and the deli slices, remember, dear viewers, every item they're using can be found at your nearest Little General store, where creativity meets convenience. Keep your appetites brave and your snacks ready.
Seconds on the clock. He hands it off. Finds a hole in the middle. Clear. Nothing but moves. A touchdown for the win. I can't believe it.
Pizza. Better with Pepsi.
Take a ride to the north side and get your big John deal at Mid-State Ford in Summersville. And here's the top 5 reasons to shop Mid-State Ford. You'll find the largest inventory, award-winning service, financing made easy for everyone, highest trade-in value. And the number 1 reason to shop Mid-State Ford is where you'll find your big John deal. Mid-State Ford in Summersville. MidStateFordWV.com.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us, New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us, New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
And we are back under the dome at the Armory at the Dave Barksdale Court. Bill O'Brien here with Coach Mark Montgomery. And Coach, I'm still adding up stats here as Beckley really looked terrific tonight.
Yeah, they sure did. We saw a really good basketball game there in the first quarter, and then from there on out we saw Beckley put on a clinic as far as with their defense and transition, and then we ended up seeing a lot of good basketball plays. You know, more so from Beckley, but we saw some good individual plays. Barclay from Capital, he had a night shooting, and it kind of, you know, just it shows a team that's having a very successful season and it's a team that's struggling. But you know, Cookie Miller, like he said, he's rebuilding culture, trying to get him to do things that the way he wants them doing to play, and I'm sure Capital will be back. I was very impressed with Beckley tonight, just fundamentally sound in everything they did. And I'm sure Coach Kidd will hope this continues on in their regional play. Their game against Bluefield, kind of another game that, you know, you hope you play well and be able to play a lot of kids. Nothing like getting everyone in tonight. Those JV players got out here and performed, and that's something that, you know, when you're a young kid that you just, those memories just stick with you, and it does nothing but build more to the culture of Beckley basketball.
Coach, we are adding up the stats. We'll have them in a moment. First, we remind you that one of our sponsors is Exit Elevation Realty. If you're looking to buy or sell real estate, the name Luke Richmond, who is the broker at Exit, can make good things happen for you. You see his number on the screen. It's Exit Elevation Realty, and you're going to see a lot of those exit signs in and around Beckley and Raleigh County and surrounding areas because they are coming on strong. Okay, let's take a look now. Pepsi-Cola will bring you the unofficial stats. First, let's go with the Capital Cougars. Grant Barclay winds up with 30 points, 15 of those in the first half. Actually, 13 in the first quarter. And then Barclay got hot late in the game and winds up with 30. He's the only Capital player in double figures. Devin Hale off the bench with 8. David Robinson, who normally gets some 17, was held to 5 points tonight. Deshaun Clark had 5. Jeremy Smith with 1. Levi Lewis 2. Darius Thomas 2. Trey Tyson 2. Trey Scruggs 2. And Jay Smith had 2 points. For the Beckley Flying Eagles, Zion Hawthorne with 26 points tonight. 21 of those came in the first half of play. Zion Hawthorne, 26. He was something, Mr. Outside. And Mr. Inside was Jalen Walton, who scored 20 points. 14 of those came in the decisive third quarter. Rest of the scoring for Beckley, Preston Clary scored 12, all of those in the first half of play. And several defensive plays that really made a difference. Clary with 12. Kobe Dillon had 7. A.J. Thomas scored 3. Lucas Rainey hit 3 long balls for 9. Taylor Williams had 7. Jalen Robinson had 3. J.W. Wins with 3, and Owen Gunter scored 2 points. Burdett and Clark both played and did not score. Team totals: Woodrow Wilson, 34 field goals, 9 from long range, 15 of 18 from the foul line, 15 of 19, I beg your pardon, 15 of 19 for Beckley at the foul line. For Capital, 23 field goals, 10 of them from downtown. They went to the line only 5 times, making 3 of them, as Beckley puts the rump on Capital, 92-58. Back with our final comments, and we'll tell you about our next broadcast after we take our final timeout on Video Productions.
Here we grow again. Pioneer Community Bank is proud to offer a network of banks right here in our communities. By offering you more locations, Pioneer continues to meet all your banking needs where you are. Please stop by our new Harper Road location. We are truly investing in Southern West Virginia. Pioneer Community Bank. Friendly service, great products. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hey, my name's Paige, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the crispiness of the breading and the tenderness of the filet. It's tasty, it's warm, it's total satisfaction.
Hi, this is Tanya, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that warm bun, the perfectly seasoned chicken, and that pickle. Woo! I love it. There's a taste of my childhood in every bite.
Take care of this by the end of the day.
Sure, I'll take care of that. Done.
It's that easy with compliance. Compliance, we've got your back office.
Don't drop the ball. Come see your hometown legends at the all-new Greenbrier Ford in Beckley. We won't be beat.
Take a ride to the north side and get your Big John deal at Mid-State Ford in Summersville. And here's the top 5 reasons to shop Mid-State Ford. You'll find the largest inventory, award-winning service, financing made easy for everyone, highest trade-in value. And the number 1 reason to shop Mid-State Ford is where you'll find your Big John deal. Mid-State Ford in Summersville, MidStateFordWV.com.
Hi, I'm Leanna Burnett with Window World of Beckley. Are you dealing with those cold winter drafts through your windows? Is it causing your energy bills to rise? If you answered yes, Window World can help. Instead of dealing with those old drafty windows another year, call Window World of Beckley today. Yes, we work all year. Our windows are Energy Star efficient and designed to resist extreme weather. Make the smart investment with our no interest for 15 months. Call Window World of Beckley today.
And we are back under the dome here as we wrap up tonight's game. started about 10 minutes late because Capital couldn't get a bus in time, and they got here late. And when they did, they wished they weren't here because Beckley beat them 2 times. The JV game, Flying Eagles prevailed 57-46, and then Woodrow took them to task, had a 41-point lead at one point, and won the ball game by 34. All right, Coach Mark Montgomery, your final comments.
You saw a team that's trending, ready for the regional playoffs and hopefully a trip to Charleston. You see a team with a new coach rebuilding. You saw a lot of bright spots early on, so he's got some talent to work with, and he'll. When I say he, Coach Cookie Miller, he'll get his guys where he wants it and get Capital back, being a contender in Quad A basketball.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right. I like his attitude, and of course he's got the talent. He's got a head for the game too. Even when he was a player, and I told him that, I said, I remember you as a player, and you had a high basketball IQ, and you'll make that happen here at Capital. Just got to be patient. As for Beckley, they just put it together tonight. I mean, their starters were outstanding. The bench players were great. The defense was superb, and the offense. Give you one more stat before we leave. The 2 middle quarters, Beckley outscored Capital 51-18, and they just did it all right tonight.
Yeah, and you look at games, those last minutes of the second quarter and the first 3 minutes, 2.5 minutes of the third quarter are so valuable. And, Beckley just shined. I'm sure their staff, Coach Kidd, is just walking on cloud 9. Just hope it continues.
Yeah, I enjoyed talking with him tonight. His 25th year, and Coach Ronnie Kidd is just as enthusiastic this year as he was when he first started, and I was doing his games back in the early part of this century. All right, Beckley has one more regular season game. That'll be Tuesday here against Bluefield. 7:30 is the tip, and we hope you will support the Flying Eagles. As for postseason play, Beckley will play a week from tomorrow here at home. They're seeded third. They'll take on the number 6 seed Riverside. That's a week from tomorrow, and we'll have the game here on Video Productions. As far as Capital, they also will be in the regions against Parkersburg South, and that'll be next week as well. We wish them well. Also, we'll be following the Shady Spring Tigers. They play in the postseason next Friday, and we'll have that game here on Video Productions. Mark and I will be there a week from tomorrow for the Tigers postseason. Well, we thank our crew. Another terrific job by Mr. Nick Atkins, easy for me to say. The heavy hitter, Nick at Night, our producer-director. And Jackie Moon, another great job running the camera. Mark Montgomery, always a pleasure to work with you, my friend. See you next week.
As well as you, Mr. Hall of Famer.
Hey,
appreciate you.
Just as I wrote it out for you. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate it very much. And thanks for the Pepsi, too. Also, our godfather makes it all happen. Video Productions head man is Butch Mounts. This is Bill O'Brien repeating the final tonight. Woodrow Wilson 92, Capital 58. From the Armory, have a copacetic evening and a great week, everybody.